الحمد لله رب العالمين. نحمدك اللهم سبحانك كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. نحمدك اللهم آناء الليل وأطراف النهار معترفين بسلطانك حامدين شاكرين لنعمائك. ندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يديم علينا نعمه ظاهرة وباطنة، وأن يلهمنا العزم والعزيمة والصبر والثبات على أن نحمده على تلك النعماء. اللهم آمين. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت وهو على كل شيء قدير، شهادة قامت بها السماوات والأرض. ندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى ألا يحرمنا إياها لحظة لقائه. اللهم آمين. وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه، أدى الأمانة وبلغ الرسالة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة، وتركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. اللهم اجزه عنا غير ما تجزي به مرسلا ونبيا. اللهم شفعه فينا شفاعة لا نعذب بعدها أبدا. اللهم اسقنا من حوضه شربة لا نظمأ بعدها أبدا. اللهم آمين. محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم طب القلوب ودواؤها، وعافية الأبدان وشفاؤها، ونور الأبصار وضياؤها. صلى عليك الله يا علم الهدى، ما هبت النسائم وما ناحت على الأيك الحمائم. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, sons and daughters, the future of Islam, inshaAllah Rabbil Alameen. As we all know, and as we have witnessed yesterday, millions and millions of people here in America have celebrated the Thanksgiving. It is an act of giving thanks and expression of gratitude, especially to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Thanksgiving Day here in this country is a national holiday, as we all know, set apart for giving thanks to God, celebrating in this country, as we all know, on the 4th Thursday of the month of November. In Canada it is different date and day. It is in the second Monday of October. We know the story. Years and years back to 1620 pilgrims who immigrated to this country. There was a fighting and conflict and so on and so forth, but they were able to come up to a resolution to live together. Hopefully everything would go okay. But the question would be for us Muslims, as we always do in Masjid Al-Iman, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, whatever is happening around us, whatever is happening to us, whatever we see around us, we always put it in its Islamic perspective. We look at everything around us, what Islam is saying about this, how Islam would view such a thing, how Islam would teach us, to learn from it or to contemplate about it, or to learn something from what is going on. First, some people would be saying it is their celebration, be away from everything. You don't have to be a part of it. Even when it comes to food, we don't even have to eat it. It's part of the ni'am of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, part of the bounties Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to people around, maybe back home we never had it, but here it is available for us, all kinds of food. As long as it is halal and we eat it, no problem. Turkey, mashed potatoes, corn, whatever is available, and we eat it and we enjoy it. It depends in your niyyah, in your intention, when you eat such a thing. To eat it in a halal way and to be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for what He has provided for us. So eat as much as you can. If you miss yesterday, you can make it up today, no problem. Yeah, yani individually or in families or collectively, and enjoy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us all of those ni'am, all of those bounties, so you do enjoy it. You do enjoy it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. But how to be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as Muslims? If we reduce it to one day a year to eat and celebrate, then Ya Allah, thank you so much. Truly thankful and grateful to you. And you go sleep and have the back seat and that's it. This is the way it should not be done this way. I would say without any hesitation, we should be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 365 days a year in a daily basis, wallahi. And some people will say, in a daily basis? No, it's in each and every fraction of second in our life. We should be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You may count within a minute how many times you take a breath in and a breath out. You try it today and you do that exercise and say within 1 minute, and I have a stopwatch and I say, okay, 1, 2. Remember one thing from life. Who's giving that absolute order to that system inside us to make us breathe in the best way ever? Maybe we never thought about how much of oxygen is coming in and how much of other things are coming out. What is coming in, what is going out. How that system is working in a fabulous way and never stops. Never. And now we reduce it to once a year to eat the turkey and the gravy and this and that and say, we're thankful and grateful to you once a year and that's it. La wallahi, that's not fair. That's not fair to yourself, that's not fair to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has bestowed upon us this. Subhanallah, yani. And here I'm talking about one thing. But when it comes to Quran and we read about it, subhanallah, yani, how many bounties Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided us, subhanallah. وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. If you try to count those bounties Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us without asking Him. Yani I don't think any one of us yani place an order for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, here is my order for you. Provide me with 2 eyes to see. Here's my vision. No, wallahi. You're just giving it by Himself subhanahu wa ta'ala to me. I never ordered 2 ears from Him, or 1 kidney, and another day another one, and a heart, and a liver, and you name it, subhanallah. He's giving us without even asking. How we should be thankful and grateful to Him. And this is from within. This is what is inside me. What is inside me. But if you keep counting those bounties, wallahi, it is a challenge. You will never be able to count them. You'll never be able to record them. You'll never be able to know what is going on. Check your brain. That system with the 2 hemispheres, how it works and how many cells are there. Which one is working for what, and so on and so forth. And even some people do not know the right hemisphere is in control of the left part of my body, while the left one of the hemisphere is in control to the right one of my body. But they are working in a wonderful and a great harmonious way as a ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They never be colliding, they never be fighting, they never be in conflict. Part of the ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to me. Think about it, reflect upon it, and be thankful and say, Ya Allah, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, Ya Allah. You have given me this and that and so on and so on. It's really unfortunate. We do not think about it. We do not reflect upon it. We do not keep trying to understand and listen until one of them is not working, even partially not really well. I got a headache. Oh, what's happening? What's going on in here? I can't hear something. I have an ear infection, you know. Let me find out. Let me check it. All my eyes, I don't see the way it should. Let me have an exam for my eyes and then wear glasses if the doctor or specialist would prescribe one for me. But we do not think ahead of time saying, Ya Allah, Alhamdulillah. I'm thankful and grateful to you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَآتَاكُم مِّن كُلِّ مَا سَأَلْتُمُوهُ. Whatever we ask Him for anything, He's giving and He's providing. He's giving and providing. That's the absolute ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَظَلُومٌ كَفَّارٌ. Remember, we're really oppressing ourselves if we're not thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we do not recognize that ni'mah He has given to us. I have to be careful and extra careful when it comes to those things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يعني in the Quran, وَاللَّهُ أَخْرَجَكُم مِّن بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ شَيْئًا. Just a reminder. يعني birth was given to us. His dad and mom is giving birth to me by the help and grace and order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We know nothing when we're born. But He has provided me with all of those faculties in order to live as a human being. Nothing is missing. Nothing absolutely is missing. والله أخرجكم من بطون أمهاتكم لا تعلمون شيئا وجعل لكم. He provided you with. Just this ayah just mentioning 3 faculties. But not all of them. For a reason. وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة. Has provided us with the hearing system and the vision system and then the brain. If you look at the order of those 3 faculties in this ayah, wallahi, exactly this is what is happening when it comes to the creation. What Allah creates first and second and third. Yani it is not the brain first. It is not the vision first. It is the hearing first. In order to hear, the hearing system first. That's why there is a lot of experts. There they would tell us we can't even measure how that little fetus inside their moms, they can hear specific things. السمع والأبصار والأفئدة قليلا ما تشكرون. We're not thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that much. No, few times. We don't think about it. You know why? Because we're taking life for granted. Oh, I have my vision. I hear. I talk. I think. My heart's functioning really well. My liver, perfect. Kidneys, no problem. I walk. I hold things. I touch things. But we do not remember to be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is providing us with all kinds of food, halal ones. Eat, consume, and enjoy, and be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. واشكروا لله. Be thankful and grateful to Him. إن كنتم إياه تعبدون. If you claim really, truly that you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, part of that recognition of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you recognize Him, you believe in Him, part of it to be thankful and grateful to Him. But if you claim that Allah, I worship you, Allah, نعبدك. طيب, show me how to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Be thankful and grateful. The least would say, Ya Allah, I'm thankful and grateful to you. I am thankful and grateful to you. Unlike in our dealing as a human being, when you do me a favor, I cannot turn my back to you and say nothing. Otherwise, I would sound and look rude. But as a human being, if you do me a favor, at least I would say, thank you. So for next time when I ask you for another favor, you say, yeah, he's thankful and grateful. He said thank you. But how about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? He's giving us tremendously, countlessly. Yet I do not say, Alhamdulillah. I do not say, praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. By the way, if you check the Quran, you will find out that in the Quran, how many verses of the Quran talking about how to be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? 70 times. 70 times it has repeated throughout the Quran, how to be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I just mentioned to you three of them. Let's find out more and more about that wonderful, great thing in our life, how to be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, either in some ayat of the Quran or some hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to enhance our knowledge about that concept in our life. Let's take for instance, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu is telling us that الشكر نصف الإيمان. Someone who would claim that I'm a believer, I do have my faith. Half of your faith, 50% of your faith, how to be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what Abdullah ibn Mas'ud is narrating, according to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Al-Iman نصفان, نصف الصبر ونصف الشكر. الصبر والشكر. If you claim that you have that faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, show me 50% of it, how to be thankful and grateful. And the other half of it, how to be patient in whatever happening to you. Good or bad. Sabr. And wait for the outcome, for being patient, with steadfasting, no matter what's happening to me, rizq-wise, sustenance, life-wise, whatever, health-wise, whatever happening to me, I am patient and I'm thankful. If I'm missing that piece, but look at the other pieces I do have, still thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Half of your iman, to be thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Abdullah ibn Mas'ud and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when that hadith is narrated, I searched it to find out, is there any backup? Though I am not in doubt of what Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in that hadith. I found the beautiful ayah, subhanallah, in Surah Ibrahim, number 5. إن في ذلك لآيات لكل صبار شكور. In what we have seen around us, of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided for us, whatever it is from within or outside us, of money, property, wealth, you name it, business, education, whatever you do have, there are some signs to learn from. But to whom? لكل صبار شكور. And sabbar here, it is in that intensified way, not sabur. Sabur patient. But sabbar, continuously, non-stopping. In each and every single second of your life, you are grateful and thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You would see the signs there. لكل صبار شكور. You're patient and you're thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will see those signs. It would make you feel good about yourself and about the creation Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put you in. And about the bounties, the ni'am Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me has given me. الشكر نصف الإيمان. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu وأرضاه is narrating that how you see some signs of those who are thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where it says أشكر الناس أقنعهم. How I know that person is thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without even hearing him saying or her, thank you, Ya Allah, I'm thankful and grateful. When you are qanu'a, you know what qanu'a is? Content. Whatever you give me, I am happy. I'm not complaining. This much, that's fine. Little more, I'm fine. Little more, I am fine. Much less, still fine. Thankful and grateful. Al-qana'a. Al-qana'a. I'm not complaining whatsoever about what I have or what I lost or what I had and what I will have. No. Qana'a. Qanu'a. Be content with whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to you. Because the human nature, for many human beings who always complain, I'm running that business and look at my profit by the end of that quarter or by the end of 6 months or by the end of the year. I was planning to make, $500,000 and it didn't reach that 400,000. What is that 100, minus? Ya Allah. You're planning for 500, $500,000, but you made only 400 or 450, so there is something missing and you're complaining? Why? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يطرح فيهم البركة, provide the blessings in that much less than what you were planning, as long as you did your best. But this is my rizq. This is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to me. I should not be complaining. Alhamdulillah. Even less, alhamdulillah. Even much, alhamdulillah. Ashkurillah. Thank you so much, Ya Allah. I'm thankful and grateful to you. Here's what I mean. Business, education, whatever you're doing. In whatever you're doing, subhanallah ya Rabbil Alameen. Ashkaru al-nasi aqna'um. Abu Hurairah is also reminding us in that wonderful and a great hadith when I review it in Riyadh al-Salihin. I said, Ya Allah, and look at the teaching of Islam. Look at the teaching of Islam, subhanallah ya Rabbil Alameen. كن ورعا تكن أعبد الناس. الورع in deen, you humble yourself. You think about what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us and think about it and reflect upon it more and more and more and more. You will become more of righteous people. هذا هو الورع. كن ورعا. That's why a lot of people say, we see that person or that alim or that mufti or that sheikh, wallahi فيه ورع. The more of knowledge he has, almost forehead is touching the ground, because what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given and how he is or she is thankful and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-qana'a, Allah. And in the meantime, al-wara', which is